The Fox and the Grapes, a tale of patience and contentment. Once upon a time, in a lush and bountiful forest, there lived a clever fox named Felix. He was known far and wide for his cunning nature and clever tricks. Despite his wits, Felix had one particular weakness: he was often discontented and easily envious of others. One hot summer day, while strolling through the forest, Felix caught sight of a beautiful wine laden with ripe, juicy grapes. The grapes were a vibrant purple and looked absolutely delicious. Felix's mouth watered at the sight, and he couldn't resist the temptation to taste them. He tried to reach for the grapes but found them just out of his grasp. Undeterred, the determined fox jumped and stretched but failed to reach the tantalizing fruits. Time and again, he leaped, but the grapes remained stubbornly out of reach. Frustration started to creep into Felix's heart, and he felt his envy growing. "These grapes must not be ripe enough for a fox of my stature," he muttered, trying to console himself. Still, Felix couldn't get the thought of those delicious grapes out of his mind. He was consumed by his desire for them. He became so engrossed in trying to obtain the unreachable grapes that he failed to notice a group of young rabbits playing nearby. One of the rabbits, named Ruby, approached Felix with a cheerful smile. "Hello, Mr. Fox. What are you doing here?" "I'm trying to get those grapes up there," Felix replied, pointing at the vine above. Ruby peered up at the grapes and said kindly, "Oh, those grapes are from Farmer Brown's vineyard. They are always sweet and juicy, but they are quite high up. Why don't you join us in our games? We are having a great time." But Felix, too preoccupied with his envy, declined Ruby's invitation. Instead, he persisted in his attempts to reach the grapes. As the day passed, Felix became even more frustrated and exhausted. Finally, as the sun began to set, the fox reluctantly gave up. He realized that no matter how hard he tried, those grapes were beyond his reach. Feeling defeated and tired, he walked away, his heart heavy with disappointment. On his way back home, Felix couldn't help but reflect on his behavior. He realized that his envy and impatience had caused him to miss out on spending a wonderful day with the young rabbits. His desire for something he couldn't have had blinded him to the joys and blessings around him. From that day on, Felix vowed to change his ways. He decided to focus on being content with what he had and appreciate the beauty and happiness in his life. He also learned to be patient and work diligently towards his goals, understanding that some things take time and effort to achieve. Over time, Felix's newfound contentment and patience made him a respected member of the forest community. He became friends with the rabbits, and together, they shared laughter and joy in their daily adventures. The moral of the story is that envy and impatience can blind us to the blessings in our lives. Instead of longing for what we don't have, we should cherish what we do. By practicing patience, gratitude, and contentment, we can find true happiness and build meaningful relationships with others.